clearly things are changing in other professional sports as well. You're dealing with millennials and Gen Zs who maybe don't have the same connection to these sports that they used to. I'm saying sports generally, spectator sports, and baseball is having some challenges this way. Not so much basketball, interestingly enough, which is latched on in Toronto and elsewhere through the country as well. So talk a little bit about attracting millennials and Gen Z eyeballs when it comes to the Canadian Football League. Danny, you first.
Oh boy, this is stepping out of my domain here, my level of expertise. But I would say, Tony, when it comes to sports in general, we got to make it cool. That's what the NBA does. They're cool. You know, you watch their players, you watch the product, you watch the pregame show, you watch the game itself, you watch the post-game show, you watch the whole build-up. They're just cool, you know, and kids relate to that. And that's that's where I think we need to take a good hard look at ourselves and make sure that we become a cool product. Because right now, when you take a look at the CFL, you know, you're looking at a lot of people in their 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s that are occupying those seats that in those stadiums that we play in. And I think if we're going to make, you know, it's part of the so-called new business model, and just to rethink the marketing side of it and make it cool again and try to attract this younger generation, I think that would be extremely beneficial to us.
Howard, you're a good marketer. What would you do to make the CFL cool? He's holding up his phone. Okay.
I just throw it out there, Danny, and to Tony, but sports gambling, it would be helpful. Now, I think there's an initiative in Parliament now to allow single game betting. There used to be, I think, and Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 3-game minimum. I'm not sure what that meant, why that was okay to do that. Right. I think if you're sitting and I don't want to hurt the purity of the game, but we have to do something to get people interested and younger people interested. Let's assume you're sitting in the stands and you have your phone. And what is the next play going to be? Is Vern Adams going to be able to complete that 15-yard pass when it's 2nd and 14? Excuse me, 2nd and 14? Well, and maybe it's not money, maybe it's points, maybe it's refreshments. I don't know. We kicked that idea around 9 years ago. And I think it's coming because we all know what e-gaming is. It's like the greatest thing in the world. I've gone to Scotia Arena in Toronto now, and it was 18,000 people watching 4 kids playing some sort of robotic. I mean, it was unbelievable. I didn't understand it. And so if we can incorporate this, and whether it's gambling or some sort of connectivity to the internet on an in-game experience, maybe that will help. Maybe that will prove to be an entry into the world of Gen X and millennials.
Danny, I'm going to give you the last word. We've got a half a minute left. Can there be a CFL renaissance? Or are you optimistic?
I'm extremely optimistic. I mean, I wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning, and I get at it at about 6, and we go till the wee hours of the evening. So, I mean, to me, listen, I'm more than optimistic, and I think we can't do without a second year. There's no doubt.